saw the flares. They're all gone, huh? Was there anything I can take back to their families? What did you find? Please, tell me. That belongs to Miles. Can't say I'm sad he's gone, but not like this. What did you find? Please, tell me. That was Rob's. A friend of mine. They were an ass, but... What did you find? Please, tell me. Hey, that belongs to Rebecca. If there was no body, she might still be alive. There's a chance. Here's a little something for going out of your way. I can't thank you enough. It's good to have some closure.
Salutations. Welcome to our little trading post. How can I, Murray, be of service today? Oh, we have an eclectic assortment. Many traders used to pass through here. We also have our own locally sourced maple syrup, made from the big tree here, crafted by yours truly, of course. Well, once the weather went bad, we ran into a spot of the whole region became quite the lightning hazard. Though we've been spared any direct, except me and Wesley, of course. And I'm sure James, he's our mechanic who stayed back due to for feeling a little under the weather. No, but between you and me, he's been a tad lazy for some time. James is our camp leader who stayed behind to keep the place going. There's something of an item, you see. Well, ask away. Ta-ta for now. Oh, Wesley, if only you weren't such a lazy bones. My tune-up is way overdue now. You're looking rather parched. Why not buy some of our locally sourced water, freshly boiled? Others will come back one day. After all of the work James put into keeping the place going. Happy to help you with your shopping need. Need something? Ta-ta. I should prepare something nice for their return. Come now, don't be shy. Browse the stock. Or why not try our locally sourced maple syrup? Oh, Wesley, if only you weren't such a lazy bones. I'd check up his way overdue now. Looks like he let his water go stale again. I'll just boil up another batch for when he wakes up. Others will come back one day. After all the work James put into keeping the place going, what have you. Wesley, if only you weren't such a lazy beast. Might tune up his way overdue now.
So, shall we begin? There are some tasks that I'm unequipped to handle myself, and
You should have arrived a few years back.
well, as you can see, I cannot. Or at least not in the same way you see the world. More precisely, while I can navigate just fine, there are a number of optical challenges that my condition does not account for. Normally, I would have someone assist me with that, but, well, we are getting ahead of ourselves. So, shall we begin? Excellent. As you've hopefully been made aware by now, the source of the weather phenomenon outside is a device that is under our control. Or rather, the lack thereof. Control, that is. In order to solve this error, we'll need to acquire the weather machine's blueprints. They are in the wall safe just over there. I've been known to be a bit creative with resources in the past, but I am not that wasteful. The safe can only be opened with a key that my beloved wife Cassie has chosen to hide in a very secure location. so secure that only she knows where it is. This is problematic, as she has been unwell and unresponsive for quite some time. That said, she was a diligent note-keeper. I'm certain you could find out where she moved the key to if you were to search through her notes. You should find them all in our room upstairs. It is unlocked, so you should be able to just walk in. With my condition as it is, I'm unable to do this myself, and thus, my new friend, the task falls to you. There was another copy, but I don't even want to get started, to be honest. Intellectual property can be so tricky to keep locked away. Perhaps tracing down the problem is something we could look into another day. For today, I dare say I barely understand it myself. Prior to certain circumstances, I was blind. Since sad circumstances, I've come to be able to see, but alas, written text, paper, and terminal alike remain my mortal foe. I'm concerned for my wife's privacy. While it means nothing to a stranger like... I'd rather not have files go missing or rumors spreading. You will? Oh, wie wunderbar. Best of luck.
Shame we don't have the workforce to spruce this place up a little.
What if we go back to the surface and nobody wants to know us because of our...
You know, these jumpsuits don't leave much room for expression. How's it going out there? Windy? Bearish?
You should have arrived a few years back. The old vault sure was something. You know, before the accidents. Supplies are starting to dwindle a little, even with the stockpile from the supply.
You need something?
You know, before the storms.
Been a long time since we had a good community.
How about some space, buddy?
You're standing a little close there. Need something?
The one from outside. How's the storm?
A new animal for someone. Any of them good for eating?
Supplies are starting to dwindle a little. Even with the stockpile from the supply runs. You know,
Tired of all the red tape and security checks. Seeing someone do so much good around here. It's refreshing. I'm tired of all the red tape and security checks just to get a breath.
Move along.
Barely
Make it
fresh
quick.
air.
If I had time for idle gossip, I wouldn't be seeking your assistance in the first place. Point taken. Very well. The residents here are still a bit shaken up by recent events. And some less than recent. I'd recommend a light touch. You're not here to babysit. But there's also no need to be resistant. And unless Mr. Stoltz himself walks in here and says otherwise... Your assignment does not require knowledge of the vault beyond the immediate area. You will find adequate signage for familiarizing yourself with the premises. Perhaps later, if you prove capable, we can talk in more detail. I've been spread thin dealing with surface-side security concerns. My more menial tasks have started to slip through the cracks, however. I can tell you're equipped to handle much worse, but tackling some issues from my... There are 3 in particular who often bring up issues to me. I understand you value your time. However, I currently do not. Handle this for me and we can discuss fish. They are vocal, they'll be more than happy to provide details. There are 3 residents that have been complaining about a myriad of concerns. Your best bet is to track them down. They're likely lounge. They should have more than enough to keep you busy for the time being. In the meantime, I have other matters I need to attend.
I felt the whole vault shaking a while back. Security said
There was a landslide around the mansion. I wonder how that happened. I miss research and science and discovery.
And then I saw... Ooh, a stranger. We haven't seen anyone from outside in a while. What brings you here? What's a ghoul?
Is that what they're calling our condition outside?
That means this is a widespread condition, and not unique to us.
I suppose we do look ghoulish. Smooth skin? That's an interesting way of putting it.
Ooh, I like that. Those smooth-skinned bastards.
If we make contact with the outside again, it wouldn't hurt to use their terminology.
Thanks for the intel. Is there anything else? That we've spent far too long cooped up here. I can't wait to get back to work.
You said it, sister.
Is there anything else? Now, why would we tell you that, stranger?
Yeah, a real nosy stranger. Hey, Julio, get it? Because they got a nose and we don't.
It ruins the joke when you explain it, Lawrence.
Is there anything else? Chief Oberlin's finally getting around to dealing with this, huh? Yeah, there's a few things we've brought up before. Things like strange noises coming from the generator room. People are scared to go check it out in case one of...
Oh, also, we have a huge rat problem in the storage room, as in, huge rats. Last time I was on a food run, something jumped right past me and snatched it. Damn near took my arm with it, too.
And, someone should probably take care of Alfie.
Yeah... Alfie was one of us, but his condition got worse until he got... He's probably lost his mind by now. But no one could bring themselves to... You didn't know him, though. If there's anything you could do for him... Alfie was a good guy.
Remember when he skipped work because he wanted to find out if we could still get hangovers after the change?
Yeah, I remember that. I had to take...
His apartment is in the lower levels. The key is still down there. Somewhere. Is there anything else? We're just guessing, to be honest. Hard to tell why the Lost do anything they do.
We've been hearing whispers and pops like static electricity. We also know what happens when you get too close.
That's if they don't turn us into one of them first. There's too few of us left now to take a risk like...
Is there anything else? Rad rats?
Since the earthquake, we've been experiencing more and more. And we're not exterminators, much less seasons.
They've been left like that for so long.
Is there anything else? You can get to the lower level. There's also a stairwell down just across the atrium that leads directly to the storage room. Good luck, and thank you.
Good luck down there, and,
These jumpsuits don't have much room for expression.
seeing someone do so much good around here. It's refreshing. The new animals up there. Any of them breeding? How's it going out there? Windy? Airish?
Have you heard? Welcome back. How are things going? We're sorry that you had to be the one to deal with all of that.
Yeah, it's good to know there are still people outside, especially people who...
Thanks. We couldn't have done it ourselves. Is there anything we can do for you?
Supplies are starting to dwindle a little, even with the stockpile from the supply.
Well, we're not really ones.
Not with outsiders, anyway.
Maybe we can share a few details.
I don't see why not. What did you want to know? Strict but fair. He runs a tight ship.
But you don't want to find yourself on his bad side. I heard he was a pretty ruthless businessman before his overseer. I doubt he's actually changed all that much. Just don't...
You have to be in the business world, especially in wartime. He's always been pretty respectful during the rounds and inspections, especially when Cassidy was around. Say what you will about the man, it's clear he would do anything for his wife. He was head over heels for her.
She did keep him level-headed. She just up and disappeared one day. I hope she's doing well wherever she is.
Is there anything else?
Even with the stockpile from the supply runs.
He's friendly, but can be dismissive. He does his best to keep things safe and orderly, but especially having to work for Overseer Stoltz. We just haven't figured out why, other than being the Overseer seems to be keeping him extra busy lately.
He's always been friendly. Heck, even used to be. Would always be up to party after work. Now, though, huge stick in the mud. Can't say I blame... What's the word?
Boring.
Cold. Bottled up. Like a shaken Nuka-Cola ready to burst.
Is there anything else? Well, it used to be a lot busier. We'd take the rail line to work in the different wings each day. Then there was the accident, which, honestly, we still don't know much about. After that, most folks we knew became what we call the Lost. And the Overseer became... well... Oh, and then there was the earthquakes recently. That destroyed any way of easily reaching the other wings, even if we wanted to fight them back from the Lost.
It's not all bad. We got food, shelter, safety, and space. It'll sure be nice to be able to get back to work, but just think of it as an extended vacation.
I'm more worried about how much work we'll have to catch up if they ever get back to normal.
We tried to keep working here in the atrium, even outside the vault, but in the end we just stopped. Been locked in here a while now, and looks like nothing's changing until that storm outside passes. Is there anything else? Yeah. We'll spread the word that you are someone trustworthy. Thanks again for all the help. You're all right, outsider. Don't you just hate rude people listening in on private conversations?
What if we go back to the surface? Nobody wants to know what it was about. How's it going out there? Wendy? Eris?
How's it going out there? Windy? Erish?
I'm tired of all the red tape and security checks just to get a breath
These
of barely
jumpsuits
fresh
don't
air.
leave much room for expression.